Polio has existed for millennia. The first cases were depicted in ancient Egyptian art. However, the first clinical description appeared in 1789, and the first major U.S. epidemic occurred in 1894. But not until 1952, the disease reached its peak in the United States. The virus attacks motor neurons, often causing paralysis. In its most severe, horrific form, it paralyzes the diaphragm and other muscles responsible for breathing. For those facing this suffocating fate, a new type of mechanical assistance arrived in 1927. The iron lung, a large horizontal cylinder, was designed to stimulate breathing. To cause the patient to inhale, air was pumped out of the cylinder using a repurposed vacuum cleaner motor or industrial blower. This created a slight vacuum, causing the patient's chest and abdomen to expand and drawing air into the lungs through the nose and mouth. For exhalation, the vacuum was released, or, in some models, air was gently pushed back in, allowing the chest and abdomen to passively collapse and forcing air out of the lungs through the exposed mouth and nose. The rhythmic whoosh of these adapted motors became a hallmark sound of polio wards in the mid-20th century. Three major types were created, each improving upon the last. The Drinker iron lung, created in 1928, was loud and expensive, but it proved the concept worked and saved the first polio patients. Next came the Emerson iron lung, introduced in 1931, which was quieter and more affordable, featuring a sliding bed that made nursing care easier. Finally, the Both respirator, developed by Edward Both in 1930, was constructed of plywood, making it both lightweight and low cost. Smaller alternatives, like the cuirass ventilator and jacket ventilator, enclosed only the chest and abdomen, offering some patients limited mobility. But the iron lung wasn't just for hospitals. The U.S. Air Force developed this flying lung in 1953, a portable respirator that could evacuate patients by plane, showing how crisis drove rapid medical innovation. This Dutch footage from 1939 shows another type of cabinet respirator, a different approach to the same crisis. The patient remained confined, but this box allowed a nurse to enter the space itself, bathing, adjusting, comforting. Every critical, intimate task became a little less impossible. It was a small revolution not in mobility, but in the grueling daily reality of care in the pre-war polio wards. Then came the most harrowing part, passing the head through the neck seal. A few seconds of careful practiced motion to ensure an airtight lock, adjusting the hair, placing the cushion, before the door closed, sealing the child inside their new mechanical reality. Life inside the iron lung was a testament to human resilience. Patients with complete respiratory paralysis, often from polio, typically stayed inside 24 hours a day, for months or even years. Some could be weaned off for short periods as their muscles recovered, but those with permanent damage remained lifelong residents. Nursing staff performed all care through portholes or by sliding the patient partly out. Patients ate, drank, read, and talked while inside. Mirrors often mounted above or on adjustable stands were essential, and they became the patient's window to the world, allowing them to see visitors, watch television, or read books held up for them. Sponge baths were given through the access ports. For bowel and bladder care, bedpans and urinals were used with the patient carefully positioned. Some later models had built-in toileting systems. Whole wards of iron lung patients formed communities. They celebrated birthdays, followed radio shows, and even pursued education through tutors. Yet the confinement was profound. Many described feeling buried alive inside the metal tube.